Okay, so today we'll be doing a special class that'll be followed by some yin yoga after the regular class. So let's start standing today. Feet together, toes touching with a little space between your heels. And this is a sequence of movements that I've developed that I think would be really good for keeping longevity in your body and being able to do all this just simple, important things in everyday life. So we're going to start with a half moon pose. Bring your arms up over your head and your palms together. Interlace your fingers and release your index fingers so your hands look like this. Try to reach up to the ceiling. And you're pressing down into your feet, which is going to activate your legs, activate your glutes. Pull your stomach in and make sure your ribs are not flaring out at the bottom. You want your ribs pulling in. So we've got a nice strong posture here. And then we're going to come into our side bend. So send your hips over to the left as your upper body comes to the right. And make sure this left shoulder stays back so your chest is facing forward and you're not collapsing. Keep pressing into your feet, squeezing your glutes and stretching through your fingertips. Feel how much this is activating your core and stretching the left side of your body. Check in, make sure the weight is distributed evenly over both your feet. And let's inhale, come up, and exhale to the other side. Same thing here, make sure that right shoulder doesn't start to fold forward. Make sure your legs and glutes are strong. Press both feet down as you stretch through your fingertips. Feel that big stretch on the right side. Keep pulling your belly in. Keep your breathing calm. This is very active. Inhale to come up. Let's bring our palms together at the center of the chest for back bend. So we're going to keep the legs nice and strong and glutes strong, just like in the half moon. Lift up through the chest and bring your hips forward a couple inches and your upper body back. Lift your chest up and out of your waist. Make sure there's no pinching in the lower back. You're trying to elongate through the lower back, even as you bring your upper body back. Make sure you can still breathe. If you can't breathe, you've gone too far. We'll come back to center. And then we're going to bring the feet hip width apart. Make sure your toes are pointing forward. We're going to come into a chair pose with the arms out straight. Sit all the way down like you're sitting in a chair. Bring the body weight back into your heels. Pull your belly in. Lift your chest. Stretch your fingers forward. So mainly we're strengthening the quads here, ensuring that you have the quad strength to stand from a chair or from the bed. And then we're going to come into dangle. So upper body comes forward as your legs straighten. You have a little bend in the knees, grab your elbows. Let your upper body hang and feel your spine decompress and lengthen. Here, we're going to come into our squat. So you can widen your feet towards the edges of the mat. Feet are pointing out at a 45-degree angle and sit down. Palms together, press the knees apart. Let your lower back release and relax. One's especially good to reverse the effects of sitting if you sit a lot. And from here, we're going to come into boat pose. So just start by coming onto your butt, knees bent in front of you. Lightly hold behind the knees. Let's start by getting the spine nice and aligned and straight, chest lifted. And then we'll tilt back, bringing the feet off the floor. Feel that engage your abdomen, your core. And then if you'd like, you can make this a little more challenging by straightening the legs, maybe straightening the arms. So mainly focusing on core strength here, making sure that the back isn't rounding. And from here, we're going to come into downward dog. So cross your legs, come forward, send your legs back, and come back into downward facing dog. And you can walk your legs out here, bending your knees one by one. And let's just find a really good position here. Press into the knuckles and fingers, press the floor away, curl your triceps in and up, pull your stomach in and lift your hips. Reach down through your heels. Inhale through your nose and release through the mouth. So there's a lot going on here, mainly focusing on upper body strength here, shoulders and arms, and then flexibility in the back of the legs as well. And then let's just do a couple scorpion dogs because it feels good. So lift your right leg up, bend your right knee, open your hips out to the side, big hip stretch. Keep pressing into the floor. And return right foot to the mat. Let's lift the left leg, bend the left knee, open out to the side. Just trying to find a position that feels like a really good hip stretch here for you. And then left foot down. We're going to come forward into plank. So another one for arm strength and core strength. Pulling your belly in. Just holding here and breathing. Feeling the strength in your shoulders. And then let's slowly lower down all the way to the mat for a couple spine strengthening poses. So we'll start with Cobra. Bring your legs together, squeeze your legs and glutes. Keep your elbows in. Lightly have your palms on the floor and lift your upper body off the floor. So the goal here is to strengthen the muscles around the spine. So make sure that you're feeling those muscles working. And make sure that you can breathe comfortably. Keep the lower body fully engaged. And let's come down. We'll do our locust pose. So let's bring the arms out and sort of back. And then we're going to lift everything off the floor. So squeeze the shoulder blades and reach the fingers away. Lift and squeeze your legs. Lift your chest. Everything off the floor flying. And come down. And we're going to push up and back into child's pose. You can have your knees together or apart here. Let's do a twist here. So bring the right arm under the left. And switch sides. And come back to child's pose. And then we'll come up onto all fours for a full thread the needle. So bring the right arm under the left. And come up, other side. Come up. Let's step back into a squat. And press into the feet to stand. Let's go through that sequence again. We're gonna hold each pose for about 3 breaths. So start with your toes together, a little gap between your heels. Inhale, arms up, palms together, interlace your fingers and release your index fingers. So get your lower body all engaged. Take a breath. Exhale, hips to the left, upper body to the right. We're gonna hold here for 3 breaths. Lengthen on your inhales, strengthen on your exhales. Come up on your inhale, exhale to the other side. Come up on your inhale, and palms together at the center of your chest. So you're going to inhale to get long, exhale, hips forward, upper body back. Inhale to lift the chest, exhale, engage. Inhale up. And let's bring the feet hip width apart. And we'll sit down into chair. Arms are strong coming forward. Triceps contracted. Body weight in your heels. And from here, dangle. Widen your feet, sit down into squat. Boat is next. Sit down, knees bent, lightly hold behind the knees, lift your chest, engage the core, tip back. Maybe you stay here or start to straighten the legs and arms. Going to cross the legs, come into downward facing dog. Your neck is relaxed, face is relaxed. Lift the right leg, scorpion dog. Put the right foot down, and do the other side. Set your left foot down, come into plank. Slowly lower to the mat. And come into Cobra. Legs strong. Back working. Shoulders back and down. Release down. Arms out. And lift everything. And come down. Let's push back into child's pose. Up to all fours, and then swing the legs forward and around. Come onto your back. Let's hug the right knee in, and then pull the right knee across for a spine twist. Try to keep the right shoulder on the floor, right arm out. Maybe turn your head to the right. Back to center. Let's extend the right leg and hug the left knee in. And pull the left knee across. Twist the other way. Try to keep the left shoulder on the floor. Left arm out. Maybe turn your head to the left if that's comfortable for your neck. Back to center. Let's hug both knees in and bring your forehead towards your knees. Reach forward. And then place your feet on the floor, hip width apart for bridge. Press it to your feet, lift your hips, reach your tailbone forward. See if you can lift your toes off the floor. And then let's drop the knees out to the sides. So you're in a butterfly bridge. And then bring the knees back in, lift, and out, and in. Try doing 3 more of these at your own pace. Slowly lower your hips to the floor. And one more time, let's hug the knees in. Bring your forehead towards your knees and reach your arms forward. And slowly come back to the mat. Let's bring the back of the hand to the spine. Do this front shoulder stretch. Roll onto your hand. If you'd like, you can bring your feet or your legs into butterfly. And if you're not feeling much on this shoulder stretch, try moving your hand farther up your spine. Or if it feels too intense, bring your hand lower. Your legs are in butterfly. Lengthen your legs. Roll off to the side to release the right hand. And come to the other side, bringing the back of your hand to your spine and your weight onto your hand. Finding a good position for you today. And then maybe bringing your legs into butterfly again. Take one more deep breath here. Your legs are in butterfly. Lengthen your legs. Roll off of your left hand. And instead of doing Shavasana right now, we're going to do a long hold of happy baby. So then we'll go into, that will be the beginning of our yin portion of the class. So grab the outsides of your feet. And press into your hands, let your lower back unwind onto the floor. And then just feel your knees coming down towards the floor. Making any rocking movements that you'd like to make, bending or straightening your knees, or just being still and settling into this posture. Take a couple more deep breaths. Release your feet to the floor, knees bent. Let's cross the right foot onto the left knee and pull your legs in for figure four. So because this is more of a yin style version of this posture, you don't really want to use much muscle at all. Just bring your legs in to where you start to feel a stretch, and just hold it there, monitoring your sensation and noticing as your body naturally releases you deeper into the pose. So if you're holding tension anywhere you don't need to be, release your left foot to the floor, but keep your right ankle crossed onto your left knee. See if you can grab your right ankle with your left hand and just let your right foot come to the floor. So you're holding on to that right ankle. You're in a little bit of a twist and hopefully feeling a stretch on the outside of the thigh and glute. Sole of your right foot is on the floor. Try to notice if there's any tension in your body that does not need to be there. Release that right ankle. Let's come back to center. Cross your left ankle onto the right knee and come into figure four. Breath here. Place the right foot to the floor. Keep your left leg crossed onto your right knee. Grab hold of the left ankle with your right foot and bring the left sole of the foot to the floor over to the right. So coming into a small twist here. And with the goal of feeling that stretch on the outside of the left hip and glute. One more deep breath. And release back to center. Let's hug the knees in gently. And then roll onto your side. And push up. And we'll do a forward fold. So legs out in front. And just let your upper body fold forward over your legs. Keep your legs relaxed. Do 5 more breaths. Use your hands to slowly round back up, stacking your spine one vertebra at a time. As a counter posture to this one, let's do reverse plank. Lean back, place your hands on the floor, fingers pointing forward. Let's lift the hips. And slowly come back down. Let's bring the soles of the feet together for butterfly. And again, we'll do forward fold here. Five more breaths. Lightly push into your hands. Do it again, stack your spine, rolling up. And let's do reverse tabletop. Feet flat on the floor, arms on the floor, and lift your hips. Hips down. We'll come into dragon, which is the low lunge. So bring your right leg back, left foot forward, and we'll sink down into the hips. Bring the left hand inside the left foot. We'll just move that left foot over a little bit. And see if you can sink down a little deeper. Let's step the left foot back. Bring the right foot forward. We're dragging on the other side. Starting with framing the foot with the hands and sinking down into that left hip. Let your body expand with each inhale and release a little more with each exhale. Let's bring the right hand to the inside of the right foot. Scooch that right foot over a little bit. See how this changes the stretch. Step the right foot back. We're going to lower into Sphinx. Elbows under the shoulders. Relax between the shoulder blades. Feel free to let your head hang. Now we're going to come all the way onto our belly so that we can bring the right arm out for our shoulder stretch. So press onto your right side. Bend your knees, stack your legs. Find a good spot for your arm so that you feel that stretch in the right shoulder. And then try to relax there. Just breathing into the stretch. If you start to feel tingling in your limbs, come out of the posture until it goes away, and then you can come back in. Pull onto your stomach. And let's come on to the other side. So extend your left arm out, push up onto your left side, stack your legs. Explore with the position of your left arm until you find just the edge of a stretch, the beginning of sensation. And then start to breathe into that. And then as we hold this posture, if you notice that the sensation has lessened, you can move a little deeper. Back onto our stomachs. Push up. And swing the legs around to the front. Let's reach the arms forward and slowly roll our spine down to the mat, one vertebra at a time. Come into our Shavasana. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath. Arms and legs long and relaxed. Just let your body readjust after all of that strengthening and stretching. Take some deep breaths. Start to move your fingers and toes, hands and feet. Maybe bring your arms over your head for a full body stretch. Turn onto your side. Take a couple breaths there. Push back up to seated.